Today we'll start with the last unit, that is measurement of time and simple pendulum. Now here in the picture you can see a pendulum. You have seen a pendulum clock in the offices and you have seen the pendulum oscillating. Today we will see what exactly do you mean by pendulum. Now by definition, pendulum is just a heavy point mass. Heavy point mass means a body which is heavy but its size is very less. It is of the point size. So a heavy point mass, and we call this heavy point mass as bob, B-O-B, bob, and it is suspended from a rigid support. It is suspended from a rigid support. Rigid means fixed. One fixed support is there and we are tying a thread to this point mass, that is to the bob, and we are suspending it. Now the speciality of the string is that it should be massless, matlab it should not have weight, negligible weight, and it should be inextensible, that is it should not have the elastic property of going up and down. Now this is an ideal case because everybody knows, you also know, that we cannot have a point size and that too heavy mass. Someone whose size is very small like a point but his weight is too much. And second thing, you cannot have a string which is not having mass at all. So this is an ideal condition of a pendulum, an ideal pendulum. Now you can see the figure 1.16. There is a simple pendulum and there is a heavy solid iron or brass and it is suspended by a light but strong thread from a rigid support. Now this ball is called the bob. Now here you can see three different positions of the bob. One is O, that is straight down. Then one is A, that is to the left side, and one is B to the right side. Okay, so these are the three different positions which a pendulum takes. Now suppose I take the pendulum is resting at O, I catch it, I take it till A and I leave it. What will happen? From O it will go to A, from A it will come back to O and then it will not stop. It will go till B and then again come back to O. This is known as one oscillation of the pendulum. I will again repeat. See the figure very carefully. What is one oscillation of a pendulum? From O to A, from A back to B, and again from B to A, O. This is one oscillation. I'll again say. Now let's take the other side. From O it will go to B, from B it will go back to A. It will come to O but it will cross O and go to A, and from A it will come back again to O. This is known as one oscillation. Clear? Oscillation. Then you have certain terms which we'll be seeing, but first here in this video you should be able to understand what do you mean by a pendulum and what do you mean by bob and what do you mean by one oscillation. Now clock also uses a pendulum, but that is not a simple pendulum. The figure is showing a simple pendulum because it is taking a curved path, but the clock has a compound pendulum where the body is capable of oscillating along a horizontal axis, along a straight line it will go, not like an circular arc.